One. Hi, I'm Rick from Gifts by Rick here on Etsy.com, and I wanted to show you a little bit about what I'm marketing in my shop so that you get a better idea. And so first let me pull out a copy of a print. Okay, each one of these prints that I order, they're ordered from a company here in the US that makes these. So I wanted to let you know that when you buy one of these prints from me, you're buying American. This isn't something that's coming from China or Korea or Japan or anywhere else. These are actually from the United States. Now the prints themselves, as you can see, okay, it's not simply paper. I mean, you can bend these, but they pretty much come back to the shape that they are. So I wanted you to see that this is not something that's really cheap. Okay, it's printed on really nice paper, and what I do is I do custom text that I put on these. I can put any type of text that you want on your print. So if you have an idea of something that you want to order a print, but you don't like the text that I'm showing on Etsy, send me a message and we can work with that and make it to your suitability, and I will work with you for whatever you want, as long as I'm not inundated by a huge amount of requests. I'll do what I can. Now, one thing I'll say is I don't think there's anywhere else in the US, I might be wrong, but for you to get a custom-made print that you can offer to someone as a gift or even keep for yourself for such an inexpensive amount of money, I don't think you're really going to beat me. Right now my prices are going to be extremely low, so I want you to know you're getting a very good deal if you buy something from me right now, because I'm trying to get my shop started and get my name out of there. I'm expecting that if, with it being New Year's Day here, 2012 today, that by the end of this year, if my business is going as I think it will, prices are going to go up some next year, but they'll still be a very reasonable amount. So anyway, and I will also let you know that if you decide you get something from me and you like it, then if you're a repeat customer, I'm gonna try and work some special deals. I'm also going to have some special deals if you check back. I'll have other deals that I'm going to place video marketing out on YouTube, which you'll find here through my shop, and I plan to offer those, hopefully something different every month. So anyway, let me get started. As I said, these prints are very nice, good cardstock type of paper, and when I sell these, okay, that's a copy of one that is by itself. Now when I finalize these things, I've got an example here. This is one that I made up as a gift for someone. I found out that the name Riley was spelled a little bit differently for her little girl. However, I'd already made this and I decided I wanted to keep it as a sample. So anyway, on this, I had the name Riley put here along with it. It shows the origin, the meaning, and the little bit about the name. And this is a red rose, as you can see. And there's a place here where I was able to put the birthday. So let me show you this a little close. Okay. And now, what I do after I make these prints, and I'm preparing to ship them to you. Okay. I actually put these in a plastic, okay, and I'll just take this out a bit. Okay, as you can see the plastics right here. Okay, this is the print. I've got a cardboard chipboard document behind it. I stick these in the plastic, and then I just seal it up. And this is how you're going to receive your print when you order it from me. So as you can see, it's not just the print that you're paying for. You're paying for the print, the little chipboard behind it, and the plastic that I'm putting it in. So it's really a very good deal, especially with the time that I expend in putting whatever custom-made text that you want, or text that I've already created. Now, I will say that the prints where I have text that is just something that's going to be kind of a standard thing for me, and I'll print those out. Those are going to be at a little less rate for you to purchase than what it would if I'll probably add a 50 cents or $1 on top of you know, doing something custom made, but you're still going to get a very good deal. Like I said, these are how they're going to be shipped out. I'm going to take another one as an example. Let's say you buy 2 prints, okay? I'm going to put the 2 together like that, and when I ship it to you, I'm going to have one of these chipboards on one side and another one on the other side, and I'm going to put a bit of masking tape on all 4 sides to hold it in place. So when you receive it through the mail, it's going to go through the U.S. Postal Service. I'm going to send it in one of those cardboard type envelopes that you've seen. So there's a very it's a very small chance that you ever get one that's going to be bent, because with all that backing and support, plus the fact that the envelope is cardboard type of itself, and then I write all over the envelope, the front and the back of it, do not bend. So you can be assured you're going to get something that's going to be very good. It's not going to be bent all over. Okay. Now, I was in the Air Force, so I printed this up. This is a picture. We've got some planes flying above the clouds, and I've got what I call the American Airman's Creed. And I'll just show you this a little close up. And this is another print. I'm very proud of the military, and I'm going to offer these at a lot lower price than I will offer other prints, because you know, if you have a son or a daughter, or a husband or a wife, or anyone that you know that's serving in the military or has served in the military, I think these are going to be fantastic gifts. I'm not really making much money on selling them at the rate that I'm going to be selling these particular military prints. However, like I said, I'm trying to get my business started, and I appreciate the service of people in the military. I'm a disabled vet, and I spent a number of years on active duty and in the reserve, so military has my heart. I also have one for the Navy. This is the Sailor's Creed. I've got oh, I don't know, I guess this is like maybe the Navy SEAL here. Some of their aircraft, and then looks like a carrier and some ships. So anyway, it's a very nice print, and it's got the American Sailor's Creed on it. Here's a close-up of it. I've got another one that's for those that are in the Army. It's got some people, some soldiers. They're holding the flag, and looks as if they're armed. Got some helicopters flying, the Army SEAL, and this is the American Soldier's Creed. It's very nice. Another example of that. And as I said before, everything I send is in the plastic with a chipboard behind it. These are very good, and if you frame these, if you take them out of the plastic, put them in a frame, they're very great displayed up on a wall, or even if you leave it in this and present it to someone and they set it on their desk, it looks terrific. So anyway, I can't stress enough how satisfied I'm sure you'll be with one of these gifts. Okay, I've got another one. I found this. This is a print. It's called the race car. Looks like a NASCAR to me. So what I did was I was going through on the internet and I found this statement that Dale Earnhardt had made, and it says, "The winner ain't the one with the fastest car. It's the one who refuses to lose." Now, I don't know how long ago Dale Earnhardt said that, but as we all know, you know, unfortunately Dale Earnhardt was killed in a crash. I'm not sure how long ago, but it seems like it's been quite a few years now. And I just thought that statement was, I don't know, it's just something that stuck with me, and it fits really well on here. So this is another one I'm offering, and all of you NASCAR fans out there may be interested in that. This one here, this is just a real simple print. It's got a real nice picture of the front of a home. And I was thinking, well, what could I actually put on this? And I thought, well, you know, the line from The Wizard of Oz, "There's no place like home." So I thought I'd put that. I like this, and this will probably eventually, if no one wants this, I'm probably going to put it on my wall in my house. This is a Noah's Ark print, and I can do a lot of different things with this. I have a new grandson that was born recently, and his name's Isaac. So anyway, I made this up, and it's got his name and the origin of his name and the meaning, and it's got a little bit about what the name Isaac means. And here, I'll show you this up close. So anyway, as you can see, something like this would look really nice over a child's bed, and I'm sure that as a child grows older and has this either hanging on his wall or maybe in a scrapbook or something, this is going to mean a great deal to a child. And so my daughter's going to get one of these as soon as I get it and a few others made up to put in the mail to her. Now, I also want to show you, I did one that I put in a mat, and the mat itself, I've got plastic that I would send this in. I'm not marketing the mats yet because I don't have a very big supply of these. However, I want to show you what these look like in a mat. This is one for a baby. I can do a lot of custom things with this. And on this particular one, I like the nursery rhyme "Hush Little Baby," and so it fit really well here. And I just thought I'd do one of these up as a sample. And so this is what it looks like in the mat. And this particular mat, this will fit in a frame 11 by 14, whereas the print itself would fit in a frame 8.5 by 11. Now, just to show you, I will be eventually marketing these in a mat for people that may be interested in buying them in a mat. So let me get a blank mat out here, and these are very, very, very nice mats. You're not going to find this. I have gone to Hobby Lobby and some other Michael's and some other places where you can buy these mats. Okay, you can buy a mat with just the cover and put a print behind that. However, this particular mat, this isn't just your front cover. This has a back card to it as well, and these aren't flimsy at all. You see, you can't even bend these things when you move them around, and I can't actually bend it at all. So when I start marketing these, I take the print and I will put the print inside the mat, and I'll get it to where it fits just right, and I'll have that secured the way that it looks best, and I will I'll market that. Here's what it looks like up close. I did discover there's a little bit of a spot on this one, but this is a sample anyway, so I probably got something on it when I was showing it around. But anyway, as you can see, this mat, the mat itself, when I began selling these mats are suggested at a low, I'm talking the bottom end, the low retail price of the mat itself is $11. And when I start selling these with the print enclosed, I'm looking at, right now, because I'm trying to get my business going, I'm going to be offering these to you for less than the retail value of the mat. So you're going to be getting a very, very good deal. And in fact, I may in the future I may be marketing some of these mats to sell in a package deal of like 5 mats together for a very good price. But we'll see how this works out. Right now, I have to start making money off of the prints before I can invest in getting more of these mats, because these mats, I'll tell you, they are more costly than what the prints are, and I'm going to offer these mats along with the print for not much more than what it's going to cost me to get these and put them together. You know, I won't be making hardly anything off of this, but this will, the way I look at it is that if I can introduce people to this and get this started, then I'll start having a name out there, recognition, and although I won't be able to offer this for a very low price for very long, it'll get some name recognition, and maybe I'll begin to get people that will order these even after I have to raise the price. So anyway, I plan to talk more about that later. When I do get around to shipping these in a mat, the prints in a mat, they'll be going out like before. They'll be in plastic. I don't see a need where I need to put a chipboard behind it. But another reason why I'm not marketing these right now is I'm going to be ordering some chipboards that are the size of the 11 by 14, and when I ship these out, I'll be putting a chipboard in the back and a chipboard in the front. Once again, I'd be putting masking tape around it, and then I'm also ordering envelopes from the Postal Service, the cardboard type envelopes that are supposed to be big enough for these things to fit in. So I'll be shipping them the same way that I'm going to be shipping the prints themselves. Okay, here's another example of a mat, and it's a very beautiful blue one. These are probably what I'm going to be ordering the most of. I mean, I have various colors that I can get. I think there's like a dozen different ones, but this is my favorite. And of course, having been in the Air Force, I guess that's why blue is my favorite. But this will likely be the mat that I choose to market the most. Now, here's another. Here's a print. This is also, I put this in a mat. I created this. This was actually a print that I had this one framed for someone that is going through a lot of things in her life, and so I just made this very special for her. I put it in an 8.5 by 11 frame. And so I decided, since this was the first one that I ever sold, well, I'll create another print just like that. And this one I put the name Wendy. The one that I did before was Diane. So anyway, this is the what's called the rose on a beach, and as you can see, yes, it's a rose on a beach. I'm gonna be offering these for Valentine's Day, and I will likely be making some sort of special deal on the prints themselves for the month of January up through right before Valentine's Day. So look for that to come out. And if you really like what you're seeing in this video, I think you'll really agree that will be a good deal. Finally, I have a couple of prints that I have put in frames. Now this is a very inexpensive frame, and I didn't pay a lot for this, but this will show you exactly what it looks like in a frame. And excuse me, this is what I call the God Bless Our Home. Actually, this is the very first type of print that I sold on Etsy. Someone bought it as a gift, and I actually custom made it to where it put in a name. But I can put in a name, God bless Rick's new home, God bless Jerry's house, God bless the Jones family's home, anything like that. And when I do something custom made, you'll probably see on Etsy that I charge a little bit more, because I have to do a little bit more to put a custom made print together. But it's very nice in a frame. The final frame that I have, this is an 8.5 by 11 frame. It's a very inexpensive frame also, and in this one I put a mat with the print, and just to give you an idea what it looks like framed in a mat. It's a very nice gift if you were to give this to someone. And as I said, I'm not going to be shipping out frames in glass, because the possibility of those getting broke is quite high, and you don't need the additional cost of insurance and shipping. I mean, shipping's costly enough the way it is. So I'll either ship the print by itself, like I had explained earlier, or in a mat, which I'll be marketing later, and then you can get those and just put those in a frame that you go out and purchase on your own, and you'll actually probably save money by purchasing yourself than if I was to try and ship it and market it to you, because let's face it, the cost would be more of, I'd have to add in the cost of me getting a frame for you, and then putting it in the frame and adding it to the shipping cost. So you're probably better off to try and get that frame by yourself. One last thing, I'm going to be making another video later on to more or less show what I actually do to get these things ready to be shipped. I think I've explained most of that, and I hope that you're satisfied with that. One thing I'll leave you with, I am not making very much money off of these right now. I'm trying to get the shop established, so I want you to know that if you buy something from me, you're buying it just a little bit above cost, because I'm trying to not only get the shop going, but to get word recognition out there, and to let it be known that I have this service available. Now, and as I explained earlier as well, I believe, by the end of this year, if I'm doing as well as I feel that I will be, prices will start edging up. I'm going to try and keep this as reasonable as I can, but as I said before, I don't think you're going to find anything quite like this at such a reasonable price. So anyway, from the bottom of my heart to you, thank you very much, and I know that anyone that you get one of these gifts to give to is really going to think that it's a very priceless and remarkable piece of artwork, and that they'll feel truly blessed by you, and as well as our Lord, that you took the time to remember them by giving them something very heartwarming and personal. And I know there are other types of gifts out there, but I think that, you know, this has a long-lasting meaning. So thank you very much, and I hope that you'll purchase a lot from me, and just keep coming back. So look for other videos to come out in the future of some specials that I plan to come up with, and as I create those, find those out here at Etsy, and then get on the link to come to YouTube and discover what's going to be available. So thank you very much, and if you see anything that you have any suggestions on, just feel free to send me a message. Thank you very much, and thank you for your purchase. God bless.